All right. So today, this video is a personal. This is a personal video. I can't keep on disrespecting personal like this. So before I start, first of all, I need to shout out the person that actually got me to Persona in the first place. He's the reason why I actually play Persona. Even though he introduced it, he talks about it way before I started. I already started this year, but he started talking about it like years ago, probably like more than 5 years ago. But yeah, I'm gonna call him. He's been my roommate in boarding school. I'm gonna call him OF. Actually, that doesn't sound right. I'm gonna call him FO. FO. And that should be a pretty dead giveaway for the people that are in my school. Yeah, I'm gonna give him FO. His initials will be FO from now on. And he used to talk about Persona a lot. He used to play the music beneath the mask. Um, what's the other one? Invitation to Freedom. Um, amazing songs by the way. So he's the reason why I know what Persona is. I don't know why it took me so long to start Persona, but yeah, shout out to FO. So Persona 5. I'm gonna start Persona 5 because I actually finished the game. As you can see, I'm currently playing Persona 4. But I already finished Persona 5. So Persona 5 Royale is like actually like more like a remaster. The original Persona 5 came out. Actually, I don't know when it originally came out. Probably like I think like 2020 or something. I don't know. I actually don't know when it came out. But this is a remaster, and I implore you to play at least one Persona game in your life. And currently, as we speak, on PlayStation, Persona 5 Royale is on sale. On PlayStation though, not on Steam. Steam is can be stingy. I can't lie. Actually, PlayStation is more stingy, but it's on sale right now. It's usually a $60 game. Yes, it's expensive, but that's just the price you have to pay for peak nowadays. But it's currently $21 instead of the normal 60. So I implore you go and get Persona 5 on PlayStation. It will change your life. Actually, it wouldn't really change your life. If I'm being honest, I think Persona 4 will probably change your life more than Persona 5 will, but it's still a good game. Now how it somehow got 95 on Metacritic, I don't really know. I mean, it's a good game, but is it really better than Hollow Knight? I will say no. But that's my personal opinion, anyways. It's biased. I mean, Hollow Knight's my favorite game, so so Persona 5, Persona. I haven't played early Persona games, so I'm just gonna say Persona 5. Persona 5, basically, um, the background of the game is basically so personas are basically think of it like stands. If you've read or watched JoJo or just seen the memes, you know what a stand is. Actually, I won't say his name. FO also introduced me to JoJo. Yes, FO introduced me to a lot of things actually. He's the goat. Um, so personas are basically like stands, and just like how you can only have one stand, you can only have one persona, except for if you're the main character. I mean, that is how it is. If you're the main character, you're busted, bro. So the main character of this game, his name is actually Ren. They allow you to change the name to whatever you want it to be, but canonically is Ren, and his alias is Joker. So basically, he can have multiple personas, multiple stands, or whatever, in attending his mask, put into his mask, and you can only use these personas in what we call the metaverse. And the metaverse is basically like the I was gonna call it the spiritual verse. It's basically just the physical and then the spiritual verse. So I was gonna call it the metaverse is basically a spiritual verse, and that's where you can use a persona. And what they do, the Phantom Thieves, they're a group and they change hearts, basically. Change hearts, they defeat the evil desires in bad people and change them to better people. Make them like, repent for their sins and stuff like that. But there's a bigger plot behind it. It's not just that. But also, I'm not going to reveal the plot because I'm just spoiling it. But that's basically the essence of it. And so I think the protagonists of each persona, at least of the ones I've seen, Persona 3, 4, and 5, their main persona, the one that they start with, I think they're under the Arcana. Arcanas are basically like tarot cards. So tarot cards are like the star, hierophants, the world, stuff like that. each persona is under one arcana. But I think the main arcana for each protagonist is the full. And the full arcana, I think, is what allows them to have multiple personas. Yeah, they're busted. And I don't know why, but they end up fighting some crazy people, bro. Like people beyond your imagination. At the beginning, you just think be like normal people, but these people be they scrapping the gods, bro. Yes, they are scrapping with supernatural beings. It's kind of crazy. I was actually kind of surprised when I first saw. It. I was like, "Ain't no way I'm actually looking at this right now." But yeah, it's a good game. It's a good game. And one, I think the best part of Persona games are like, apart from the story or like the plot twist, it's the social links. So basically, social links are like basically hanging out with the other characters in the game, like the side characters, and watching them grow. When you watch them grow, your confidence is basically social link. It ranks up, and they are also associated with each arcana. So when you rank up your confidence level with them, when you fuse personas, yes, you can fuse your personas to make strong personas. If that persona that you fused it into is under like a rank 10 confidence, rank 10 is the highest rank, they're gonna get a major power boost. Um, if it's ranked 2, they get a power boost, but it's not that much. You kind of get what I'm trying to say. You understand it when you actually play it, but that's how it is. But the social links, like watching these people change from like wherever they used to be, is riveting. Like you can actually take a lesson from these people and actually be better in your life. You can become a better person. Yeah. Well, I think my favorite. I'll just rank my favorite confidence, and that'll be last part for this video. So it's probably Ryuji. Ryuji is the first guy you meet. Goated confidence. He's the goat. He's basically your best friend in the game. Ride or die type person, bro. My second favorite is Mishima. Now at the beginning, Mishima was a vimp. He did not know he was a vimp, bro. But he changed and he learned what it means to stand up for yourself and just be a courageous person. Be firm in your beliefs. Honestly, I'm just sad that he never got a persona. He just stays confident. But yeah, I like Mishima. Some people probably don't like him, but I think it's part of the team, bro. Mishima is part of the team. After Mishima, I gotta say after Mishima is Makoto. Uh, Now Makoto had this weird thing where like she'd be stalking us at the beginning of the game to like try and catch us, cause or just down from up above to like try and catch us in the acts of being thieves or whatever. Yeah, she did not do a good job at stalking, bro. She sucked at stalking. Yo, actually, I probably have some pictures here in my post game summary. Wait, how do I see it? Then go all the way to the beginning. Look, that server over here, bro. She had problems. This over here, she has problems, but it gets better. She learns what it means to stand up for herself, not be affected by the adults in society that would really care about themselves. It's nice, to be honest. And then after that, I'm gonna go Morgana. I kind of at the beginning, I hated Morgana. He never allowed me to go outside at night, talking about some, oh, you're too tired. Like, what do you know, bro? You're a cat. But she's journeying through um, s- that self crisis, self identity thing. It was nice to see it. I'm not gonna lie. Plus, he was actually a good friend. You know, whenever you decide to romance someone in the game, just know that he will have your back. He will like he'll put some dough on the table to lie to buy stuff. Even though you'll probably be rich in the game, like I'm a millionaire in the game, can't lie to you. I'm rich in that game. So whatever money he's giving me, I don't really care. It doesn't really give that much, but hey, money's money, I guess. And also, but one part that really did annoy me with Morgana is like when, actually no, I'm not gonna say that. That's a spoiler. I have to go to my last person. Last person, Yusuke. Yusuke is the goat. Yusuke is a very good artist. He loves art. Um, I'm not gonna say exactly his background because that's also like spoiling or whatever. But just know that Yusuke is the GOAT. He's very eccentric, you know. If you think of Yusuke as like a very arts eccentric center person, think of him as a JoJo character. That is Yusuke. If Yusuke was in JoJo's, he would definitely have a stand. That's the type of person Yusuke is. And yeah, his confidence basically just about him on a journey to create a painting that really that's on the level of his favorite painting. I'm not gonna say what his favorite painting is. That's a spoiler in the game, obviously. But he's on a journey to make a painting that rivals that painting or probably exceeds it. And yeah, that's basically what confident is about. Go to confident, you know. Yes, there's only one guy on this list. I know you other Persona players, yes, serious problems. I know your top five are just all girls. You have problems. But yeah, actually in the game you can romance all the girls. Just know that if you romance all the girls, there's gonna be consequences, bro. And I'm not gonna say what the consequences are. You'll find it for yourself. I find it for myself too. I'm just curious. But actually, I don't blame you for romance all of them because the thing is, you can't just go a whole playthrough. There's no way you're gonna play the game 10 to 20 different times so you can find out the romance for each of them. It's inefficient. Unless you're really that type of person that replayed a game 10 times. I'm not. Honestly, I'm not gonna replay Persona up to 10 times in this lifetime. I don't think. I can't lie to you. I'm on my second playthrough right now, but I don't think I'm gonna do all that. But yeah, I'm already like at the 12-minute mark. It's a long one. But I'm just gonna quickly talk about Persona 4. I just started playing Persona 4, see I just have like 11 hours. I've already played it like 2 or 3 times. I know I would have 11 hours. Persona 4 is good. It's old though. This Golden is old. I think it came out like I think it's just like a slight remaster of the original Persona, which came out probably like over 10 years ago. They're currently making a remaster called Persona 4 Revival. I don't know when it's coming out. Probably next year, I think, because I think they already announced it this year. But honestly, I wanted to play the original one before that one came out. Well, not the original one, but like this one before it came out. And immediately I started Persona 4. One thing I have to say, honestly, apart from the combat, I've already enjoyed it more than Persona 5. Apart from the combat in Persona 4 is, well, I mean, is a lot. The game is a lot older, so it's bound to be a lot more tedious for new gens when it comes to gaming, like me. I'm a smooth brain, can't lie to you. So actually, the combat in Persona 5 is very easy. In Persona 4, yo, it's not that easy. I mean, you can still get through, but I mean, the change in pace is quite significant. Um, but yeah, I'm already enjoying Persona 4 a lot more. Persona 4 is already a lot more funny than Persona 5 ever has been. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, Steam says 11 hours, but like in game, it says the save is only 7 hours long. I have laughed more watching Persona 4 than I'm playing Persona 4 than I've been playing Persona 5, if I'm being honest with you. Yosuke, Yosuke is hilarious, bro. Yosuke and Chie, hilarious people, bro. The game just a lot more funnier. I don't know why Yosuke kept on riding his bike into trash cans and stuff in the beginning of the game. And I don't know what was up with the kid. He has problems, bro. But yeah, um, I can't wait to see how Persona 4 goes. You know, I literally just finished Yukiko's castle dungeon thing. Was not easy, bro. Was not easy. But we'll get through it. So yeah, that's it for today. Next video, I'll probably rank my favorite Persona designs. I mean, yeah, my favorite Persona designs, like this the stand Persona. That is what I'm gonna be ranking next time. All I'm gonna say, but I'm just gonna give a quick preview. Number one is definitely actually no, I'm not gonna say number one. But I'm gonna say that Izanagi no Akami is definitely in this list. Yes. I am a Myriad Truth spammer. I do spam Myriad Truth. All truths will be revealed. I do spam it. Okay. And do not hate me for it. I do not care. Argue with the wall.